Hello guys and welcome back to our channel. So this is Ru speaking today, and for today's video we're just going to go over introduction videos for ESL teachers. So this will be in reference to the italki video, but you can apply all of these principles in terms of any introduction video you're going to be making for your teaching career. So I'm going to go over the structure, so what to include in your video, as well as some general tips on what you can do in your videos. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is your introduction. So this is where you'll say your name, where you're from, and what languages you speak. That languages part is a requirement for the italki videos, but you can always take that out if you just want to highlight, your English speaking abilities. So for your name, right, if you have a really long name, I would recommend that you shorten it. So for example,
Hi, my name is Teacher Suki.
Hello, my name is Trish.
Tricia shortened her name to Trish. I shortened my name to Ru, and our friend made her name Suki. So this just makes it easier, for the student to remember and for them to imagine saying your name, right? And then, yeah, just include any information that you think might be useful to know about you.
I'm 24 years old and I hold a bachelor's degree in politics and international studies as well as a bachelor's degree in law.
I am now working as a teacher in China, and I teach English to children in primary school and high school. I love my job because I love to teach English.
So for italki, they already have those three. So your name, where you're from, and your languages. But you can also include hobbies, although, that's not really necessary. So I could stick to those two, right, if I were you. All right, and then so in the middle of your video, that's where you can talk about your experience or your qualifications, as Suki has done here.
I have a bachelor's degree in commercial law. I also have my 120 hours TEFL certificate, which allows me to teach English to foreign students.
And so did Trish. She spoke about her qualifications, the law degree, etc.
I also hold a TEFL certificate which allows me to teach English as a second additional language. I currently live and work in China as an ESL teacher.
I sort of did the same thing, but I relied mostly on the work that I've already done on italki. So in this section of the video, I put in, reviews that I've gotten from students. But you don't have to just take my word for it. All right. So one of my adult students said the lesson was good and I liked the structural plan for business English. Although I did move this part to the end of my video. All right. And then I would recommend that you end with your video with what the student can expect from you. All right, so Suki did this by simply explaining it very straightforward, what she uses, what materials she uses.
I believe that learning should always be fun, and in my lessons, I use a lot of TPR. We sing, we dance, I use pictures, I have puppets, anything to make the lesson fun for you and to help you remember everything that we learned.
And Trish did something similar. She mentioned some textbooks that she uses.
At high school level, I also teach specialist courses such as Gaokao English as well as IELTS, which allows students who wish to study abroad or live abroad to learn the appropriate skills that they need to do so successfully.
And then I did something similar as well by showing, little snippets of slides that I use, games that I use, just to give the person a sneak peek into what you're going to offer them. So you can do the whole experience and showing what you're going to offer the student in multiple ways. I'll always have content picked out, whether it's a video, audio. I have different resources that I make use of. And then, of course, after you've told them what to expect, end it with a smile, say goodbye, etc. Alright, now for the general tips is first you have to speak very slowly. I feel like Suki has done a good job on this.
I have 6 years of working experience in the corporate sector.
Another thing that you'll notice that Suki was doing is called TPR, which is basically a fancy word for saying miming. So what this does is that when someone watches Suki's video, even if they may not be able to understand some of the words she's saying, because of the way she's moving her hands, you can easily figure out the message she's trying to convey. All right, and then Trish also does a bit of TPR. I'm not sure if she did it in the video, but Trish's main market is children. Trish is very good at TPR. Let us know if you guys would like to see a video on how to do TPR and, getting used to that. All right, and then another thing as well is since this video is going to be watched by people who don't speak English full time, you might want to help them by putting like very important things in subtitles if you can, or rely on backgrounds. So you'll notice that both Suki and Trish have very colorful backgrounds. This is because they target mainly kids, so that was really great. That is something really great to invest in if you can. If not, don't worry, because I am someone who didn't have time to do all of that, so I just used a plain background. But instead of, or rather to replace having a really nice children-friendly background, I have visual aids that pop up on the screen as you watch my video throughout, so that even if I'm speaking too fast for you, or if you're just picking up some of what I'm saying, the visual cues on the screen will show you the person what you're saying, or will give them a clue. So that way you can get students who need help with English, so you can attract a wider array of students. Okay. And yeah, I think those are pretty much all the tips that I have for introduction videos. Yeah, you can just make a general one that you send out to companies. If it's in the case of italki where they require you to say italki's name in the video, just say the name at the beginning. Hello, welcome to italki, and then pause so that you can always just take that part out and use it for other companies as well, even if you've uploaded it to your italki. Not sure if that's illegal, but I think it should definitely be fine. All right, I hope that was useful, and I'll see you guys in another video. Well, you didn't see me, but all right.